Good morning and happy Monday. I am back on my bridge. Here we are. Yes, it snowed in northern Illinois over the weekend. It was 50 degrees, and then we got like 9 inches of snow. Welcome to Illinois. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and it's going to change. So, do you realize, happy Monday, do you realize that it's been 3 years we've been doing these videos together? 3 years. That's pretty good. I don't think I missed a day in the first year, and I missed some days here and there, but congratulations to all of us that have been watching these things for 3 years. There's no way that you can consistently do this and not improve your life. If you consistently put this stuff in, good stuff is going to come out. It's just like eating food. If you're consistently eating good food and healthy food, and you're not, doing too much of it, then good stuff is going to come out. Well, the same is true with this. So it's Monday, and some of you are old enough to understand the reference of talking about Groucho Marx. Groucho Marx was a huge movie star in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and then he did a bunch of TV shows and hosted a game show. And he was the number one comedian of his time. He and his brothers were considered some of the best comedians, in particular physical comedians ever, and certainly the best in their day. And he was asked one time how he was always in such a good mood. And he said that happiness was a choice, and that he would wake up every morning and look at himself in the mirror, and he would say the following: today I can decide. I can decide whether I'm going to be happy or whether I'm not. And today I'm going to choose happiness. And he did that every day. And his personal life did have some problems in it. I mean, just like everybody else, life wasn't perfect. Even though he was very successful in his professional career, he had things that went wrong in his personal career. But yet he always showed up, and he always showed up with a big smile on his face, and ready to do his job and make others laugh. And he found a way to not only do that, but he found a way to also be happy in his own life. Robin Williams found a way to be happy in everybody else, right? He made everybody else feel good, but he didn't make himself feel good. And as a result, he ended up, committing suicide in a horrible fashion. So it's Monday, so you can decide what it is that you're going to do. Are you going to focus on what you can control, or are you going to focus on what you can't control? Are you going to focus on the past, or are you going to focus on the future? And are you going to focus on what's going wrong, or are you going to focus on what's going right? What's wrong is always available, but so is what's right. And a lot of times we get stuck in a habit of only looking at the things that aren't going the way that we want them to, and not taking the time to look at the things that are going the way that we want them to, the things that are in fact going right. And if you say to yourself, well, nothing is going right. Okay, well, that's possible. All right. Well, what could you focus on that you're happy about if you wanted to, if you chose to? What are the things that you could take a look at? And there's always something there. You've always got somebody in your life that you love and who loves you. You've always got, it could be your health. It could be where you live. It could be the time that we live in. It could be a million different things that you could always choose to focus on, where you want to go and what it is that you want to create. The reality is at any given time, we could look around and see everything that's brown in life. But we could also look around and see what's green. As I walk through this park, the majority of it is brown. But there's conifers that are green right over there that I could go focus on them and say, look at that life. Look at how beautiful it is. I could focus on the fact that there's snow on the ground and it's almost April, or I could focus on the fact that there's robins. And I know that that's a great sign that spring is almost here, and you can hear them in the air getting ready to make their nests and to have their young. And I know that spring is right around the corner. I can focus that it's only 20 degrees when I got up this morning at 5 o'clock, or I could focus on the fact that it's going to be 48 degrees later today, and I know that winter is losing its grip. Those are my choices as to what it is that I'm going to focus on. So as you start Monday, look at the things that you want to create. Look at the things that are good on your life in your life. Focus on where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. Focus on the outcomes that you're going to create that are going to make your life better, and focus on the things that you have done that have worked out, because they're always there. We get to decide. Remember, we can't control events, but we can always control our response to them. We get to decide whether or not we're happy. And just like Groucho Marx, I decide to be happy every day. At least I try, no matter what's going on. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good morning to my Uncle Bill. Morning, Mr. Lampy. Great to see you. Mr. Drehobel down in Florida. He doesn't have any problem with snow. Mr. Fox, great to see you this morning. And Mr. Lakota. Mr. Fox focusing on the past and the future, learning from the past, and making a better future. Good for you, brother. Mandy, thank you so much. Good morning and saying hi. And John, thank you so much. Great to see you, my man, and congratulations on your recent graduation. And I will see you at the next Tony event, I'm sure. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.